Why do I work with young people? That's a question I get asked a lot, especially why do I work with teenagers? I love it. I love the energy of young people, I love the creativity of young people, I love the sarcasm of young people. They just give me such great joy and energy. You just feed off it.
I'm from Afghanistan. I came here when I was 17, 18. So because I had a family problem with my father, it was like a forced marriage. So I had a very hard time there. I never thought I would be here. I always had a dream to become a nurse in the future, but I never thought it will come true. I got a job in hospital now. If the Foyer wasn't here, I don't think I could have a job, I could be in a college, study anything.
So when I moved, I struggled to accept that my mum and dad were giving me boundaries and rules. So my social worker got involved, and then she found the Foyer, and I thought, yeah, that could be good. My school knew that I wanted to do catering, and in college I wanted to carry on because I really liked it, so they put me onto volunteering at Manchester Mind in Levenshulme. Even though I'm the youngest one there, it's really fun.
One of the major issues that our young people are facing is mental health issues. So depression, low mood, anxiety, self-esteem, eating disorders, you know, you name it, it's massive pressure. With the increase in all these issues for young people, the services are actually decreasing. And that's why we made the book really, to promote the importance of mental health and the importance of what it means really for young people and how it's impacting on them.
It releases the pain I build up inside, gets rid of the anger when I don't cry, makes me aware that I'm still here, helps me fight the thoughts of fear, stops my mind from running wild, suppresses my emotions which are mild. That's what most people think. Step in my world, see what you think. It slows my heart rate, slows my breathing. It gives me just a minute to take in what I really wanted from this life. Am I too late? Have I lost my drive? Nurses, doctors running wild. Stop please, I'm just a child struggling with many things in life, and I'm sick of putting up this fight. Has my heart turned cement or am I just numb? I don't want to be number one. All I want to be is happy in life, but my mood is like a boxer in a fight. 1 minute I'm up and then I'm down, right jab, left hook, right uppercut, but I'll still get up after a rest. You only have one life, you gotta make it the best.
Well, I think most people imagine homeless people as the people that you see on the streets. They don't picture young people that have had to leave home because they've got nowhere else to go, because families have asked them to leave, because of arguments, because they're fleeing violence, abuse. They don't really picture homeless people as in teenagers that are leaving care, that have to leave their placements, foster homes, children's homes, that they have to move on to somewhere but they're not quite ready to live on their own yet. We have a lot of young people here who have suffered a lot of abuse in family homes and needs a safe place to live to continue with what they want to do, because our young people are really ambitious.
Well, I lived in Burnage with my nana and we weren't getting on, so I think she kicked me out on Christmas Day. And I ended up like just going from friend to friend, and then I just had to get somewhere stable for myself. Well, I'm currently like, I'll be moving on soon, so I'll be getting my own place soon, but I really like it. I said when I got here I wouldn't make friends, but I did make friends. I made a lot of friends.
I've kind of become one with myself more. I've started to build up my confidence. I've had better relationships with like people in my family. Yeah, everything's just kind of gone uphill. You get to meet a lot of other people, kind of in similar situations as well, that have come very far. They do like group activities as well, so we can always like get out and meet other people. There's just a lot of support really, and a lot of like activities you can do. There's always just someone here to talk to really, so you can just express yourself and like become the person that you want to be really.
All our young people want to be going on to do thousands of different things. They're so clever, witty, sharp, but that's not really how people picture homeless people. That's not how people who suffer with housing issues. The young people are just like everyone else, like every other teenager. They want to achieve, they want to have drive, they all want to go off and do what they want to do.
I was first introduced to a Foyer shortly after I turned 17. My mum had just passed away after a long battle with cancer, and my father died when I was young, so I had no other family to take care of me. And it was so much, it took so much pressure that I didn't have to worry about where I was living, how I was going to support myself, could just focus on my education, as your Foyer helped me with everything. It helped me with applying for funding and applying for benefits. So they've sorted me out my accommodation, and they just made everything a lot easier. With also finding me a place to live in Manchester and helping me look for work.
I don't think they are like support work. I feel like the family, they're very friendly, very kind. I feel very comfortable with them.
I wouldn't like to say I'd put myself in a worse situation, but I think the Foyer definitely gave me the stability I needed to focus on what I need to focus on.
Without St Vincent's, I never would have been able to make it to university or to Cardiff or to come back to Manchester and find a perfect job.
So moving here has made me feel like I'm wanted somewhere.
I actually really love it because they're all similar ages, and we're all kind of going through the same thing, so we can all kind of empathise in a way. And we all come from like different backgrounds and like have different stories to tell.
Life can keep you to the ground, and yes, sometimes that's where we're found, but that's not where we're supposed to be. And that's when people rescue me. They stepped in at the right time to notice all the hard times that were making me want to say goodbye, that were making me go back on my mind. That's how they knew they had to help me start a new chapter, turn a page in my life. But it wasn't just as easy as that. I had to fill in all those broken cracks that still are being fixed today. But you know what? There's always a way. Things always turn out right. You just gotta survive that fight. They gave me hope and helped me see that I'm my own person, and that's how it should be, because when you copy someone else, in reality you're just faking yourself. Well, I guess that's okay to do to a certain extent, but you just got to be you. That's how you get by in life. Well, that's how I survived my fight that I was up against every day. And yeah, okay, I'm not the best, but I'm better than what I was before, and that's what helps me fight the rest. People around me to support me through it every minute of the day, like you can do it. They all mean so much to me, and that's just what encourages me to show these people I can really be. Now come on life, you've got to give it to me.